Today I have the Topspin Pro, and this is a training device for topspin, and I'm going to show you how you can use this device to develop massive topspin in your game so you can aggressively hit and keep that ball in play. If we want to generate topspin, we got to get that racket head under the ball in order to brush on it. That brushing effect causes the ball to spin forward, and that causes, not to be too scientific, but it puts air pressure on the top of the ball, forcing it down into the court so you don't hit out. That's where it's at. You ready? Watch this. This little machine here is going to revolutionize your tennis game and mine, because I use this thing, okay? And I use it with my students as well. It's a fantastic little device. Now, the way it works is we have this ball, and this ball will spin forward if we can create the topspin. That's an instant feedback. What more can you ask for? We don't need, like, you know, sophisticated computer equipment and watches and apps. We have a tennis ball. That's all we need. Now, the way it works is I'm going to come from underneath the ball and I'm going to brush on the ball, and that's going to achieve a spinning ball. Can you see that from there? Can you see, look at this amazing, you see that ball going forward? I could do it with my two-handed backhand, really getting some beautiful spin on that, and I could even do it with the one-hander as well. Yeah, get that one-hander working. Okay, here we are on the forehand side. Same thing, I want to get that angle lined up perfectly with the screen, and I'm going to bring my racket back, and I'm simply going to brush and brush. Hey, if I can't brush my hair, at least I can brush my ball, right? There you go. Create that forward topspin. And I don't know what it is, but kids love this thing. They come over to it like, what is this? What is it? You know, they're looking at it like, how do you use this? And I'm like, well, you know what you do is, and I show them, and then the first thing they do is they whack at it, and they whack at it. And let me tell you, man, this is a pretty tough thing. I've had kids whack at this thing so hard, you would think it would disintegrate. And it's still here, perfect. So, you know, at first they're whacking at the ball, and that's what they're doing when they're actually hitting the shots. They're coming in very flat. If you come in very flat, where your racket is not coming under the ball, you're not going to generate topspin. If you don't generate topspin, guess what? You're going to be hitting a flat shot, and flat shots generally are not going to be nearly as effective as topspin. Even if you had a little bit of topspin, it's going to be better than flat. So the kids, you could tell them until you're blue in the face, or adults, you've got to drop that racket head, but they just can't seem to do it. But by training on the Topspin Pro, it teaches them to bring the racket underneath. So when they get to the court, they at least know, you know, the feeling of what it's like, and they get that instant feedback. And again, they could do it with the forehand, you could do it with the two-handed backhand, and you can do it with the one. So that's the Topspin Pro. That's how to go out there and, you know, generate massive amounts of topspin. What I suggest is you work on this machine somewhere about 5 minutes a day. That's all you really need. It really depends on how much you need the topspin, but after you do this for 5 or 10 minutes, it gets to be a little monotonous. However, it's still training you, so that's good. But I would suggest using it for short training sessions, but use it every day or every other day to keep generating that spin. And this is really simple, this whole device. It has a little pin that controls how far you want the ball to go back when you hit it. And over here is just a simple adjustment ring, if you can see this. Right there. You just pop this out. It's pretty simple. Put it down and you change the settings. That's really it. I usually keep it somewhere about, I don't know, depends with the kids, but I put it right there. So guys, that's how you can achieve massive topspin in your game by using the Topspin Pro. If you don't have the Topspin Pro, you know, it's the same concept. You want to drop the wrist, you want to get under the ball, and we want to brush on it and do the same thing on the backhand side, whether the one or the two. I want to thank you for watching this video today. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you think that topspin is overrated in tennis, you know, because a lot of people are trying to achieve massive amounts of topspin today when they see Rafael Nadal. And also, I have a complete blog article on my website, serveandvolleytennis.com, all about the Topspin Pro and how you can achieve topspin. I have more details there, check it out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.